Yeah, we were watching the other one, and the plane come right into it, hey. We were watching the shit, hey.
And I took a
That's fucked up.
110 picture of it.
Was there any? Do you know if there was anybody on the plane?
No, I don't think anybody.
We watched that shit.
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I watched it though. It had some orange in it. The plane had some brown and orange colors in it. I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't a commercial plane.
No, that was straight terror.
The second one was a commercial.
It was a 767 American Airlines.
The mushroom cloud was bigger than the building, twice the size of the building when I took to snap the shot.
They're blowing up the fucking White House right now.
What?
There's the Pentagon and the White House.
There's a fire at the White House.
They hit the Pentagon and the White House.
And there's fire at the Pentagon also.
Really?
They're hitting all our major cities.
They're hitting all our cities? Oh, you think Groton got whacked yet?
Oh yeah.
Well, yo, if they hit Groton, yo, we ain't going home.
Yeah, but I heard in the news that the plane probably was a hijack.
Yeah.
And so probably the guy, hijacked the plane just to do that purpose. Who knows?
I don't think that they should have taken a whole plane or two planes, put bombs in it, and just directly hit the Twin Towers. That's terrible. So whoever did it, I hope that they get caught. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Yeah, I did civil engineering in school, and my final thesis, which was very boring, was on high-strength concrete. And it's like if you make a foundation for a house or whatever, for a regular 3 or 4 story building, you're using about 45 Newton per square meter strength concrete. But for the World Trade Center and buildings like that, you're using concrete about 120 Newton per square meter concrete. So yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
are about 4 or 5 times the width of the World Trade Centers.
Yeah, so flying to the top of it.
Yeah. I mean,
and then for it to not, I mean, when he said that they hit the World Trade Center, I mean, I'm imagining, like
coming down,
the top falling off, and I'm kind of amazed that it is not more damage than, I mean, those structures are well made. Whoever did them.
We saw it when it happened, and it looked like it was fake. It looked like it was a movie, And now they said that they hit Washington too. No, this is just the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life, ever. No. And now they say that the building collapsed.
One of them fell down?
Yeah, one of them fell down. So, I mean, that's a lot of people that's dead. A whole lot of people. I really, condolences go out. This is the saddest moment I've ever seen, ever. It could have been anybody. Could have been anybody.
Because we're all thinking of terrorist acts in the United States. This is by far the worst in U.S. history in at least 2 places, possibly a third if this Pittsburgh crash is related in any way. This has all happened within the last couple of hours.
As you look at Lower Manhattan, there was this one shot on TV where you saw from New Jersey the Statue of Liberty, and off in the distance there was the World Trade Center completely gone, smoke enveloping the entire region of Lower Manhattan. It looked like one of those, the paintings that you'd see from the Revolutionary War of smoke coming from the waterfront. A chilling sight with thickening debris. We've been discussing smoke billowing from where the World Trade Center was an hour ago. That could well be debris at this point rather than smoke. Small particles, somebody mentioned asbestos earlier, as well as chunks, paper flying into Brooklyn even.
WCBS News Time 10:54. There are bound to be a lot of casualties, and WCBS reporter Peter Haskell is live at Chelsea Piers, which is a staging area for emergency vehicles.
Right, what we have right now is, I'll just count them, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, maybe a dozen or so ambulances that are pulled off on the side of the West Side Highway. They're all in the right lane, and this is a staging area. From what we understand, there is another one farther south at the Staten Island Ferry. That's what one of the EMT tells us. They are waiting for word whether or not they're ready to go down there and help out whoever they might be able to help out. Now, just to give you an idea of what we're looking at, and again, it's a straight shot down the West Side Highway. Perhaps an hour ago, we saw a dark black smoke coming out of the top of the North Tower. That tower is no longer here. The color of the smoke is much lighter now. It's like a gray ash smoke And my guess is that this is just debris. When you have that much building collapsing like that, the debris, it seems like that plume is still heading skyward. And it's one of the paradoxes, I guess, this is that it's a beautiful blue sky, it's a bright sunny day, and this gray ashen smoke or debris cloud just heading upwards. Now, we spoke just a few moments ago with a gentleman who was coming out of the sub.
Bubonic plague, cholera, dengue fever, E. coli, foot and mouth disease, malaria, necrotizing fasciitis, sarin gas, salmonella poisoning, and of course smallpox. That's the thing to watch for in the future. It's frightening what could happen. But this is the rider on that fourth horse who destroys 25% of the population through all these viruses. It's in the Bible. The four horsemen are riding. And listen, should we be worried as believers? Jesus in Luke 21:9, when you hear of wars and terrorism and the things that cause these viruses, be not terrified. Why? These things must first come before what? Verse 28, when they begin to come, look up, lift up your heads, your redemption draws nigh. That's the rapture, the come up hither of Revelation 4, verse 1, where we're caught up to meet Christ in the clouds in the twinkling of an eye, 1 Corinthians 15:22. And then he added, when they're going on full blast, and it's coming, you know my kingdom is nigh. Verse 31, I'm about to return as the King of kings and Lord of lords, Revelation 19:16, to rule and reign for 1,000 years, Revelation 20, verse 4. And you need to be ready for his return. Look at me and pray this. Oh, Lord Jesus, thank you for Calvary. Thank you for dying for me, for my sin.